Welcome to CrossFit Coronavirus. We have Chapman, Jason Brovald. This is Jason's garage. It's awesome. We'll show you around after. We're going to start today with a 3-minute AMRAP. We're going to go 10 grasshoppers. These guys will show you what that looks like. 10 air squats, and then 3 inchworms with a push-up. Okay? 3 minutes. Starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Is that right?
Yes-ish. You're good.
Inchworms. Massive mobility. Air squats.
Making look good, you two. And then 3 inchworms. What are you doing? Just do a push-up and then walk back.
Little flex for the camera. I just fuck up the worm.
Fuck up the worm.
Chapman's got a shirt on. He doesn't
He
know what's going on.
So restricted. Got about 90 seconds, gents. Seconds. All right, some mobility. We're gonna do a puppy dog pose. So this is gonna open up that shoulder complex. We've got a lot of snatches today. It's also gonna help us out getting that chest ready for some push-ups. So these guys are going to go on their knees as they are. The hips are gonna stay where they are. They're gonna walk those hands down and then just try to dive their chest to the floor. Once they're in that position, they're gonna shift to the right, super hard, pushing into that right armpit. Then they're going to do that same thing to the left side. And they're going to go back to the center. So we're going to spend about 5 seconds in each of those positions, and then they're going to cycle through that 4 times. So 3 more of those. As you can see, their giant triceps are making that overhead position a little bit less than optimal, but they look good in short sleeves, you know, that's something. So this is going to attack the lats, the pecs, and tricep, and the whole shoulder complex in general. Very good. From there, we're going to take our right foot out in front. And then we're just going to lean on that knee as hard as we can, getting it as far forward as possible. So you might need to walk that back knee a little bit closer. We can shift a little bit right to left, and then we can pull it back, drive it forward, pull it back, drive it forward. Our goal is just to get that ankle angle as closed as we can. So look at Jason's knee driving over top of those toes. That's what we're aiming for. Make those front squats a little bit easier. Put us in a better position. Another 10 seconds on this side, then we switch. And good. All right, switch legs. Get that knee traveling as far forward, sort of over that pinky toe as you can. Feel any sticky spots? Try to think about digging those toes into the ground at that sticky spot for 5 seconds and then relax. You should feel that release a little bit. Good. So we're gonna go nice wide knees right now. And then we're gonna try to get our feet in line with those knees. This is not always the most comfortable on the knees. But once you're in this position, I want you to try to lift your chest so you keep that back arch. And then you're gonna drive your hips to your heels. And then you're gonna come forward a little bit. And then drive your hips to your heels. Once you've done that 5 or 6 times, try to take your knees a little bit wider. So tax the whole hip complex. It allows you to get into that squat a little bit easier. Find a better position in your snatch setup. So 5 or 6, wider knees, 5 or 6. Wider knees one more time. And then 5 or 6. You all right over there, Vince? So? Nothing's ripping?
No.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
Maybe Chapman should 7-inch shorts.
Yeah, that's right.
Those are 7-inch.
Might be 9s.
This is like the top.
7 covering your belly button. All sorts of 7-inch shorts we will help. All right, once we're done with that, we're gonna grab a PVC pipe or a broomstick or a hockey stick, or if you're feeling ambitious, a light barbell, go with that. And we're gonna go 10 pass-throughs. I'd like you to keep as much of a full grip on this as you can. And as you go around, let's think about shrugging up. You wanna keep those arms straight. Look really easy, guys. Really easy.
Long broomsticks.
Once we've got about 10 there, we're going to go into the Cuban press. So we'll keep a wide grip. We're going to go a high pull, and we're going to rotate around and then press back down to our head and repeat. Got a lot of snatches. We're going to try to get that shoulder complex ready. Go for about 10 there. Okay, last one, we're gonna do a front rack stretch. We do have some front squats. That's right, we're gonna hold PVC pipe or broomstick right at the bottom. We're gonna tip it over just like Chapman did. Reach underneath your armpit, and then you're going to pull that broomstick. You can think about churning the butter as well, getting that shoulder complex working. Spend about 30 seconds on each side. Pull that hand a little closer to you. Oh, biceps again. Too big. Maybe it's your biceps, who knows? Gotta bring it out. Noise. All right, guys, we're gonna do a little snatch tech. 2 minutes of making you better at moving that barbell from the floor to overhead. So first thing, we're gonna talk about a setup. So these guys are gonna grab the barbell and they're going to get into what they think is the proper setup. We'll see what that looks like. Not bad. So our goal is to have our shoulders covering the bar, that bar over the knuckle of our big toe, and our chest as much through the shoulders as we can. From here, you're slowly going to press the floor away, hips and shoulders rising together, and then hips are going to come to the bar, where we drive and shrug. Nice. Okay, so what we're gonna do 5 snatch pulls where we're trying to get a little bit of an uppercut into the bar. We're gonna think about that hip coming underneath and then driving vertically into a hard jump. Ready? 5 snatch pulls. So just finished. Here. Go ahead, gents. All the way from mid-shin. You want to get some contact from that bar. Your knees a little further forward at the setup. Good. Better. Better. Good. Think squeeze the butt. Do one more. Better. Okay. Now we're going to focus on pulling under the bar. So this is your, probably the second most important part, is the speed under the bar after that launch. So as you jump hard, we're going to think about shrugging aggressively, sending our elbows to the ceiling, and then our hands to the ceiling as we pull under with as much speed as we can. So jump hard, pull under. 5 high hang snatches. Good. Throw those hands. Better. Better. Finish that jump, Jake. Better. Get behind the bar. Think about banana backwards. Nice. Better. Good. All right, we're gonna put it together. So even if you go slow through that snatch pull and you get to the hip and then it's explosive, great. You're better off being in a good position than going super fast off the floor. So 3 power snatches. Make them look good. You ready? Slow and controlled, get to the hip, move like lightning. Finish that jump. Jump harder. Better. Better. Nice. All right, guys, on the dumbbell side of things, we have double dumbbell snatches. It's going to be super fun. It's like a devil's press, but way easier, sort of. So Jay's gonna take his feet nice and wide. Okay, this is gonna allow him to load up those hips. He's gonna get his chest up, big gorilla chest at the bottom position. It's gonna drive through that floor, and then a quick pop, and finishing with arms locked out. As you cycle these and you come back down, we just have to touch one head of each dumbbell, okay, at the same time. We're gonna think about loading up in that position and then going right into it. Jay's gonna show us 2 more. Right down, tap, Good. On the front squats, we're going to think about getting that sitting nice and high on the shoulder with our elbows up and our chest through. As we initiate, we're going to initiate knees out and pull our hips straight down into that squat. Making sure we're standing all the way up. And because it's only 3-minute rounds, you can just hold your breath like Jason's doing. Breathe when you're done. Don't actually do it. All right, for our power snatches with the barbell, we're going to think about cycling these with touch and go, okay? You don't have to do it, but it's a skill that you should work on. Also, if you live in an apartment, your neighbors will thank you. So, Chapman's going to set up properly with his chest up, nice and tall. He's going to get that bar overhead for his power snatch. And then as he comes down, he's going to lead with the elbows, keep that chest up, tap the floor, and go. This hip coming down loads up the right pattern versus just coming down into sort of a deadlift to overhead. Okay, so think about those hips traveling up and down. That's where you get all your power. On the front squats, same idea. We're going to get those elbows up, chest is up. We're going to think about initiating knees out to create as much space, pulling those hips down between the heels and standing right up. These guys are going to go through a little specific warm-up. We're going to go 2 rounds, 3 reps of each. Light load on the first round, workout load on the second. Off we go.
the dead. I was stabbed in the chest, thrown past the ledge. 1 year later, and I'm back for revenge. In the fly we lived, they crashed it in. I remember how the murderer, she had to give a little bit to everybody, but they got away like it was an accident. And they're all already dead, they just don't know it yet. Cause I follow them in, explosions blow their heads. It's the devil's night while I'm watching them walk, cause I'm ready to fight. Better stay on my grind, cause you know that it can't rain all the time. Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! No one will live and nobody will get away. It's true. No one will live and nobody will get away. It's true. And I heard a tap tap in the door, rap some more, that's for sure. And slice your corpse, grab the 44 and massacre. But I can't die, so I'll pass the torch. Fire in your eyes and gas on the floor. A match for my love as I laugh at your torture. You attacked a girl, and now you're trapped in my world. It ain't no hangman's joke. I fade through shade and smoke. The pain you gave was unprovoked, so I slay the gang in one stroke. These lyrics that I wrote, she heard them as I spoke. So I raced through the maze of a city to erase the faces I was laid to the grave with the crow. And they're already dead, they just don't know it yet. Cause I follow them in, explosions blow their heads. It's the devil's night while I'm watching them walk, cause I'm ready to fight. Better stay on my grind, cause you know that it can't rain all the time. Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! Fired up! No one will live and nobody will get
If you think I've evolved beyond the joys of murder, you'd be wrong. You're welcome. Time to die!
We're gonna need a bigger bass.
Well, they survived. What'd you end up with, Chapman?
10 plus 11.
10 plus 11. How about you, Jay?
I think 8, 11, 14. I think I'm 15 plus 6.
Sounds right. 15 plus 6 for Jay. Nicely done. All right, we're going to do a couple stretches. I know these guys love stretching. Big stretching guys. First one, we're just going to attack the quads a little bit and the ankles. So we're going to sit down onto our knees, and then we're just going to sit back onto our heels. And then, if you can, you're going to lean back. And then, if you can, you're going to put your hands down and turn your fingers back behind you. Because then you can stretch your pecs as well. Or, in Jay's case, he's just going to lean back all the way. Chapman's, I'm not sure what Chapman's doing. He's not ready. He's not ready for this.
Give me a minute. What's the next one?
You guys, it's difficult, but you actually look more gray than you did when you started. Your face stay in front of the red, otherwise we won't be able to see you. Just blending into the walls. There's a lot of heavy breathing going on here. Got another 20 seconds or so here.
All right.
Keep fighting it. Keep fighting it. Nice, boys. All right, the next one. You can use your dumbbells or your barbell. You're going to do that same puppy dog stretch, but we're going to have elevated hands this time. So Chapman's going to put his hands on his barbell, and he's just going to lean down onto it. Jason's going to do the same thing on his dumbbells. That's right. Each breath, just let that chest fall closer to the floor. Good. Ideally, you'll spend about 2 minutes here.
Damn camera's blocking my beer fridge.
Good. We'll go another 30 seconds or so. Each breath, try to relax a bit more into it. Ten seconds. And good. All right, that's it for us. Thank you to you two fine gentlemen for exercising so hard. Till next time.